You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind.
What it is, y'all? We back with another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest. What it is, y'all? We back with another episode of the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. I'm your host, Terry. I got the fellas with me in the building. Y'all know who they are, but they gonna introduce themselves anyway. Let them know who y'all are, fellas.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CJ. Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Let's get it.
What's up? It's your boy Mike Rhino. We in this sipping that fine ass wine.
Y'all know how this go, man. We get shit off our chest, whether it's been a day, a week, a month, or a year. Because however the fuck we feel like getting off our chest, we gonna get it off our chest because we really just don't give a We really just don't give a fuck. Honestly. But before we start it off today, we're going to start it off right. Shout out to our sponsors, theblackgent.com. If you male or female, make sure you head over to their website and check out some of their grooming products. If you are naturally indulged in satisfying your own skin, the texture, the quality of your body, and your melanin, check out theblackgent.com. And once you do check out, before you check out, make sure you hit that slash off your chest for that extra 10% off in courtesy of us. But let's get this shit started, man. Y'all know how we start this off, man. How has my fella's day been on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, man? A little cold, a little rainy. Kansas City, man. That's Kansas City weather.
Kansas City for you, man. Shit as good as it's gonna get, but this shit, I damn near almost took a fat ass nap when I came home, bro. But I had to get up, start moving around, because I would have been out for the count. But it's been good.
It's one of those days, man. It's one of those days. Right now?
First off, I've been doing good representing the Debo Samuel jersey today because that man got off last week. We 3-3 right now, but it's cool. But my day was cool. My day was chill. Didn't do what I want. Okay, my bad. I did not do well as I wanted to do on my midterm.
Oh man,
I got a B though.
We got a B.
Okay. I was shooting for an A, but I got a B, and just really chilled. Didn't really get a chance to do what I wanted to do today. But yeah, other than that, I did chill day.
Is what you didn't get to do something you would like to share with us or not?
Y'all know.
Oh.
Something I haven't been doing for a minute.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Just started doing yesterday. But yeah.
Yeah.
About to be consistent, but
Hell yeah, I feel you. I hope everybody start getting consistent, man. Everybody really starting to step up here lately. Our team is starting to get stronger and stronger. We're gonna continue to build on it and continue to build ourselves and build our team as strong as we can get it, man. This is what we do, man. Let's Get Off Your Chest podcast. But we got some heat for y'all today, man. We got some heat for y'all. Y'all know we coming up to episode 50. So we're moving along. This is episode 34, as you can see. If you haven't checked out 44. Sorry, we're on episode 44. I'm sorry. We got a lot of episodes, man. I'm sorry. We got a lot of episodes. But if you haven't checked out our catalog, we have 1 through 43 that you can go back and check out before you check out this one, man. Get caught up on some of the topics and convos that we had with some of our dopest guests that we done had come through here, man. Locals, of course. But check them out, man. Check them out. Check out, support them, support their websites, their brand, whatever they have, whatever they came with. We done had a lot of people on here. But yeah, let's get it cracking, man. What y'all got for us today, man? We got some interesting shit that we about to cover today. So let the people know, man. Who want to start it off?
Good, Rhino, kick it
off. All right.
Slight.
I kind of read up today how Rihanna is like she's one of the top self-made richest female artists that's under 40, and I just want to talk about her accomplishments. Like, she's really self-made. Like, a lot of songs that a lot of her singles have made it to the top charts, have been number one consecutively, and a lot of people always singing their songs all the time, singing along when it's on and off the air if it's not playing. It's like a lot of her songs are relatable, just like work. Like everybody, I have my mom work all day, and I'm gonna just name out some of her records, some of her world. She broke like over a dozen world records, and like in 2012, she became the first female artist to have four consecutive singles in the U.S. Top charts. And another thing is, at least one of her tracks has been from her studio albums have been in the top hits like seven consecutive times. And in 2016, when Work became number one, that's when she broke the record. And she's the first and only artist to ever do that.
Okay.
Shout out to Riri, man.
Shout out to Rihanna.
Been doing her thing for a very long time, man. You know, she got the makeup brand down too. They doing their thing. Matter of fact, on some of her clothing, there was a guy from Kansas City that was modeling her men's underwear. Dude from Kansas City. So shout out to dude.
She got men's underwear.
Yeah, it was the dude from here that was modeling for her. Big dude. I
Oh
don't
shit.
really know his
Oh
name.
shit.
Apologize, I don't know his brother name, but shouts out to him, Kansas City, in the building. But yeah, Riri doing her thing, man. You know, so I'm glad to hear that. You know, she's
Finally getting recognition for it,
yeah, you know,
Black women.
Yeah.
exactly. So they
I'm
like
not.
to put us to the back and shit, but shout out to Riri, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through her records, but I came across it the other day. Like she broke a lot of Guinness World Records. So definitely shout out to her. Riri, if you're checking this out, man, let us get we some sponsors real quick. We'll take on some of that merchandise. We'll wear it on the show. Check it out, get real fly on them real quick. Hit us up.
Give me your next underwear model.
Yeah. Ass chaps. That's what's up there, man. Yeah, definitely shout out to her, man, for doing that. I don't know who. It's probably some other. We're gonna have to do some more research. Probably some other celebrities out there that done broke some records.
And Beyonce
Black
is worth
Black celebrities.
Beyonce,
Definitely.
Beyonce is worth like 420 million, and she's under 40. She's 39, and Riri is worth 600 million record wise. So
Hey, but Beyonce been in the game a long ass time.
Long time, man.
Mhm.
I thought she was already in her
it's all
40s.
through her music. Yeah.
I thought she was already there, man.
I thought she was already in her 40s too. Shit.
Yeah.
Started so young. This nigga, I mean, Lil Wayne ain't even in his 40s.
He ain't?
That's crazy.
He look
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
okay.
He fucking look like he is. He definitely look like he is.
They've been doing it since they was like 19, like in their teenagers. Obviously, Wayne's like 16. So
Yeah, Riri only like in her early 30s.
yeah, she's 32.
That just goes to show you, man. Black don't crack unless you do lean.
Like if black don't crack unless you smoke that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Wayne, man. Wayne is still one of my all-time top 10 favorite artists. So definitely shout out to him. My favorite mixtape is what he did with Jewels, man. That was like the prime. That's when I was crumping and shit. Oh man.
Is that how I can't feel that one? I
Hey,
can't feel
so-
my face.
I don't know. I can't even remember the name of it, but
That was like 2008, 2009, bro. That shit,
yes.
I couldn't feel my face, but shit. Maybe they did mixtape was everybody that goddamn mama shit. Who knows?
Ain't nobody fucking with me, man. That's my shit, man. Nigga, remember when he came on that hello, they know. He was on that remix. He killed that shit, man.
Yeah, the song was all right.
The song was cool, but when Wayne got on there, it amped that motherfucker up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He went to auto tune shit.
Yeah. He went last on that bitch too. He
Mhm.
fucked that song
That was cool.
up. He went crazy on that song.
Rest in peace, Shawty Low.
Yeah, rest in peace, Shawty Low, man. I just watched
Yeah.
the
Oh, I didn't even know he died. Whoa.
He died a while ago from a car accident.
I was
Wow,
just
rest in
watching-
peace.
I was just watching some movie with him in it. I can't remember the name of it, but he was in the movie. I think it's on Netflix. It's a hood movie. It's about a guy who got out of jail and was trying to get back on top and shit. It was crazy. I just watched that shit.
Yeah, we always in hood movies, man. I guess we gotta start with acting. I guess we gotta start somewhere. But
Yeah.
they be trying to have us play some bullshit ass roles, boy.
Hell yeah, hey man.
Especially
double survive for 10 minutes. I mean, five seconds. 5
He's
seconds.
Don't let us be in a horror movie,
Hey,
man. Ain't
Shout
gonna
out
make
to
it.
Double, man.
double.
Hey, you acted the fuck out of that line, though, cuz. Shout out to you, man. Definitely for putting us on that shit.
Yeah, you did. But they did you wrong.
They hella did you wrong.
I'm gonna write him.
Right,
That's what I'm
feedback.
gonna write him.
Look at some
I'm gonna
feedback.
send him
And old boy that was in the scene, which he was tall as shit.
Yeah.
My nigga was leaned over like, damn, bro, you tall than a motherfucker, G. But they sold it though. Good shit, man. Hey man, y'all looking for some actors, man? Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I can do the you know what I'm saying? I can do the what's it called? I can do the improv. You know what I'm saying? Like, check me out. I went through the door and he was on the other side. I didn't know where the body was.
Be a narrator.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Acting. Holla at me. God damn it. Tight ass shirt I got on. This shirt tight than a motherfucker. With the black V-neck. Who's still rocking black V-necks, man? Shout out to y'all.
All
But
right,
let's
what's
get
up,
into
blood?
it, man. Let's get into it.
Hey, cause you know your topic. We don't cook.
Yeah, man. I wanna cook for a second because we
You
always
wanna get to yours and then transition over, or you want to get to that one and then
let's go into this let's marinate for a second in this couples therapy real quick. I'm about to take y'all on a journey real fast.
listen up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I say that because we always say this episode is dedicated to the ladies, or we always say the men need to do this, so we always kind of separate it. So we about to bring it together, man. It's something that everybody can happen to everybody, and if it is happening, you probably won't understand it or know that it's happening. So I'm bringing y'all today. It's the topic of, I want to say selfishness, but it's more on the lines of unconsciously taking advantage of the other person. And I say unconsciously because we're all, what is it? Not controlled, but we're all human. For one, we all go through a series of emotions. We all go through a series of when, where, and how. We all have a different thought process. So with that being said, whether it's your girlfriend, your baby mama, your wife, your fiance, like we discussed on the show before, every year or every month is going to be different within that relationship. So what I mean by being unconscious to it is that if you're in a relationship and say you have kids or you don't have kids, and you go through the process every day, like you love the person that you're with, but you talk to her every day, y'all do little things to keep things spicy. But in between all of that, you're going to work, you're focusing on your business, you're taking out the trash, you're going grocery shopping, and she's on the other hand, she's doing the dishes, she's cleaning up, she's washing your drawers, still working, doing shit for you as you do for her. And the unconscious part sets in is because we look at stuff like that and take it for granted because we feel like that's what the other is supposed to do, if that makes sense. So if you're in the same process of doing this stuff, you get into a routine. So if somebody's constantly doing that and you look at it like, well, I did this or I did that, or on the other hand, she like, I did this or I did that, and you're just like, okay, well, I feel like that's what you're supposed to do. You're unconsciously thinking that just because how we're wired, you're unconsciously thinking that's what she's supposed to do because she's a woman, or maybe the other way around. This is what the man's supposed to do because we had it built inside of us that the man is supposed to take care of the household, right? Right. So we fall into this unconscious way of thinking because this is what we are programmed to think. So you lose sight of the I appreciate factor. She washes your clothes every week, every other week, to the point you get to like, hey, baby, you watch that shirt? You watch my shirt? Where my shirt at? But you ain't really appreciate the fact that she took time out of the day to go and watch your dirty ass draws. And we slide it under the rug. Or it may be something along the lines of she probably been working hella heavy. You've been working hella heavy. And you just like, damn, but we've working our ass off. Like, you're right. But when are you going to show appreciation that she's working hard? And the other way around, when are you going to show appreciation that he's working hard? And I feel like all this stuff supposed to come into consideration to help build and continue to keep your relationship strong. Because if everybody take the time out to stop being selfish, because it's a selfish way of thinking, but it's an unconscious selfish way of thinking. But if everybody did this, you would have a lot more long-lasting relationships. And don't get me wrong, you may be at a point to where you don't understand it. That's why I'm bringing it to the light, because I went through this too. So you may not really fully understand, like, what do you mean by unconscious? So let me kind of break it down a little bit. Let me kind of break it down a little bit more real quick before I let y'all touch on it. So if you look at your lifestyle, if you look at the way that you think, I consider myself as a man. I consider myself as doing everything that I can do as a man to keep that role, to sustain my dominance, right? But at the same time, there may be some things that you're not doing that also fits into that man category. But you feel like you're doing all the other stuff. So you're like, okay, bro, I'm a man, bro. I take care of mine. I pay my bills. Do I do this, that, and the third? But you're not fully showing appreciation for the other stuff that considers you a man. Like, we get lost in partying, going out, being in our age, whatever the case may be. That's why people have midlife crisis, because they don't understand what the fuck is going on with themselves, which is just an appreciation for the stuff that you don't normally appreciate. One is your woman, or women, your men, or it could be your friends, or it could be your kids. We get caught up in these processes and register them as the same all the time. You lose sight of what's really important. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I went through a time frame to where I felt like I was doing everything as a man, like I said before, but I was so busy in the process of doing the manly things, I lost track of mainly like spending time with my kids or doing stuff with my children. So I'm feel like, well, I talk to my kids every day. I always, tell my kids I love them. I do this, then the third, but they need more than that. And I wasn't seeing that. My wife had to bring me back down to reality. Like, well, they say they feel like you're here, but you're not here because you're always doing this, or you're always doing this, or you're always at work, because I'm at work most of the day. And then I come home and start editing videos and recording and doing all this stuff. So she had to bring me back down to reality. Like, that's why I do more stuff with my son. I do more stuff with my daughter, try to play more games with them, just to break it down for them to still have a piece of me. And that was something that I lost track of, because I'm like, shit, I'm being a man. I'm handling the bills. I'm making sure they straight, they fed, this, that, and the third. But I'm unconsciously thinking, I'm unconsciously neglecting them, low key, when you think about it. But that's what I mean by unconscious. It's selfish. It's an unconscious, selfish way of thinking, and it makes you take people for granted. Honestly, like I'm pretty much taking my kids for granted, because I'm like, okay, I see them every day. I'm telling them I love them, this, that, and the third. But I still, hey, Terry, I go get me some water. I'm like, damn, daddy, you ain't even chill with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they're kids, but kids understand more than adults sometimes. But yeah, but it can happen with your kids, your spouse, your family members, your mother, your father. It doesn't matter. It's an unconscious way of thinking. You're not going to know it until you fix your thought process in the way that you think and start breaking shit down and just understand where you are in life, how you feel in life, and emotionally where you are in life. So, I know I was kind of rambling. My bad. I was kind of
good.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about that, because I feel like a lot of relationships go through turmoil because of that. And a lot of the times the miscommunication is that they don't know, you don't know how to talk. So that helps. But go ahead, cut, my bad.
Man, shit, well, you said a lot there, dude.
I did.
You did.
Even though,
Oh
like,
shit.
cause I feel like even though I get my kids every day, I even felt set back. Like, damn, I get them, but I don't be doing what I'm supposed to be doing with them all the time. I be like, damn. So
Right.
sometimes, so a lot of times, but when I am sometimes, a lot of the times I sit back, I just listen to them,
Yeah.
talk to them, go in their rooms, have a little chat with them and everything, or when it was feeling good, sit outside with them, let them run outside with the dog, and just be with them.
Yeah.
Be outside in the front and shoot hoops and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stop shoot hoops with them. Just spending time with them. And you get caught up in everyday life, you
Yep.
can neglect your family without you
Mm-hmm.
even noticing, dog. Like because you go through the same routine every day. That's why I say be your own motherfucking boss, man. That's why
Yeah.
I preach that shit, cause that shit ain't life, man. That shit ain't life, man. Working for somebody else the whole 9 yard, you gotta hell, that shit just suppresses me every fucking time. But you gotta do what you gotta do till you
You
get
know,
where you wanna
just
be. So
yeah.
keep that in
And
mind too.
Mm-hmm.
to
And like
speak. Oh, go ahead.
and like with the selfishness, like I could find myself being selfish at
Mm-hmm.
times. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a damn about nothing. I feel like doing it, so guess what I'm gonna do? Not considering everybody else feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? And like as far as my wife, like we both work. You know what I'm saying? But she do a lot around the household, cook,
Yeah.
clean, do our laundry. So with all that being said, I try to give her a break. So I would
Mm-hmm.
get my kids. I go take them somewhere. We go get ice cream. I'll take them to like out here we got Chuck E. Cheese or
Mm-hmm.
some or they like to go down to my mama's house. They like to spend time with her. So I go down there and we just kick it down there for some hours just to give her a break.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, women, y'all can't lose track of that shit either.
Mm. That's what I said. It
Men,
goes both
like
ways.
y'all, like it's like men do got to do a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, as black men, we got the world against us already, so we got a lot on our fucking shoulders. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I need to suck a little bit more dick. It make me much more happy. But but yeah, cause like that shit, like especially like I say for like the last this year period for me, man, it's just been
It's
like
been heavy. It's been a lot of work.
crazy, man. And
Yeah.
got businesses I'm doing. We got the podcast. We got the streaming we doing with the gaming. It's like my time is just, and then on top of that, I
It's
still
not
work a
enough
full
hours in
time
a day.
job.
Yes.
Oh, well, that shit ain't about to keep going on though.
Mm-mm.
That job, boy, I'm telling you. But you try to do all that, and then still try to handle all like your time is just so short time because the day goes by like this. Because you're
Yeah.
spending 8 9 hours at that playing tech now at work.
Hey, I'll go ahead. I was about to speak on that too.
Man, look, and
Or
then
Rhino,
like
before you cook,
when
Rhino.
you get home, it's like you ain't got much more time before you going to bed, before you have to get back up and do the same thing over and fucking again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But throughout all that, try to find time to spend time with your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Your home's supposed to be your peace.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be your peace. Find time and just if you gotta go in the bathroom, light some candles and just fucking meditate. You know what I'm saying? Just or whatever you like. I said it before. Like whatever you have to do, go outside
Go outside. Oh, y'all froze for a
out on
second.
the porch
There
and
you go.
just ease your mind. Cause this world is fucked. I hope I ain't getting off track here, but
No, 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 no.
yeah, it's just things like that'll help you. Because not only do you gotta come through for your family, you gotta make sure your mental right too within
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
Because if your mental fucked up, you better bring down everybody else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just some of my take on it. Go ahead, Ronald, or because whatever
Oh
you.
man, I
He
will
got it.
have to say that just like me just being single, maintaining friendships
Mm-hmm.
and then work relationships is like it's tough. Like some days I come into my job and I don't really want to like the people I usually say hi to. Sometimes I don't really want to say anything to them, but in the back of my mind I know like that little thing can really just change my whole relationship with them.
Yeah.
And they can take it the wrong way. And I'm just it's another thing. Like I lost quite a lot. I lost quite a few friends because I didn't really communicate with them or even try to make an effort to hang out with them like outside of what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And I I've been doing a better job as into like reading, like just reading what friendships are and trying to maintain them. Like one thing is you can't take if you're doing something for somebody and you're not really getting anything back. Like like I don't really expect when I do something for somebody, I don't really expect anything back from them. Like if they ask me a favor, I don't really expect anything back from them. But if they keep going, if you keep doing people favors, in like some way somehow it has to be unconditional that they give it back. And I'm rambling. I mean,
Yeah.
I said something, but I right
Kind of
now,
forgot.
but
No, it's cool. It's because it's one of them things. It's you can put it into all categories. Like I understand, like when you said the whole, lost friendships and stuff like that. And I used to have a bad tendency of it was when I was a little bit younger. I was probably in my early 20s or so. I used to have these phases I go into to where I just cut everybody off. Like I'll probably go a year or so. I just don't talk to nobody. I'll be in my own little realm, chilling. And I do that for like a whole 6 months to a year, and then try to come back and be like, yeah, man, where you been, bro? I was like, man, just chilling. Like I was being selfish. I wasn't taking everybody else's feelings into consideration or how much I was an impression on other people's lives. And that's why I say it's an unconscious way of thinking. And you can do that with anybody. You can do that with your best friend. You could do that with your kids. Like I said before, your spouse, your girlfriend, your baby mama, your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance. You could do that with anybody and not realize it. But what I want everybody to take from this is with everything in regards to relationships with anybody, you need to change your way. Even what Cuz said, like when we always talk about getting your mental right, you need to change the way that you think, and that would increase everything else that you're doing. If you're conscious of everything that you're doing with everybody else, and you take into consideration everybody else's feelings. I'm talking about the ones that you fuck with. I ain't talking about the motherfuckers that done did you wrong, shit like that. I'm talking about the ones that you fuck with, that you love, that you care about. If you take into consideration their feelings and their emotions and really think like, what is the definition of taking people for granted? Your relationships will be a lot stronger. Your mental will be a lot stronger. The way that you think would be a lot stronger. And you will understand situations a lot better than you. And you would want to hold on to people a lot closer than what you normally do. And going back to what Cuz said about the workplace, that's one of the things that blocks your knowledge from really understanding your relationships. We can go and do 6 to 8 hours for this man, but we can't spend an hour of time with our families. Think about that, man. I know it's for money, but still, it's probably for pennies of nothing. Be your own boss. Work to be your own boss. You're going to spend 8 hours to 12 hours. Some of y'all doing double shifts, triple shifts, busting y'all ass, bro, just to neglect your family for another 4 or 5 hours. And then when we get home, we tired or we got other shit to do. So that ties into everything. You may say hi and bye. That's it. Hi and bye. You sleep, you wake up, morning, love y'all, see y'all. You right back out the door doing the same shit that you just got through doing. And we only get 2 off days. If that, you may only get 1.
hey, so do you guys feel like some people go to work just for distraction away from their family?
I mean, in some cases,
Sometimes.
I think so. In some cases, I think so. But I feel like that's only for people that are like in a toxic relationship or have toxic families, or I mean, I don't like being away from my family. Like I don't like I be at work like knowing my kids are in the virtual school and knowing that my wife is probably just getting like I'd rather be at home with them than here or I could be at home doing something a lot more constructive around my family than being in this fucking box, you know what I'm saying, working for somebody that's making millions of dollars off of me. Like, not in my case, but I do feel like some people may experience that and may want to get away, but those are normally toxic families.
So every time the motherfucking alarm clock get off, it just pisses me off.
Man, every time.
Man, I got to make a change, man. You know, especially when I'm still in the beginning of my business, man. So, but I know it's gonna grow, and I'm telling y'all, I'm getting the count y'all motherfucking days.
Man, we ain't even a year in yet.
Hey, man, look,
It ain't even a year in yet.
I ain't even a year in there. Now I done did some good things this year.
Yep.
Like I said, 2020 has been fucked up, but it's also been a good year. So I really can't complain too much.
And
But yeah, man, I just want everybody to listen to this and really take away what we're saying and really put this into your everyday life and your everyday thought process, man. Even if people don't really understand, man. Like, I talk to motherfuckers on the phone literally all day. I come across different attitudes all day. I come across people that are in these situations that they don't put themselves in, that they can't get out of. I come across people that are in desperate situations that put themselves in these situations that they can't get out of. And you can hear their mental and their emotional state through the phone. And it sucks, man, because the majority of the people that are going through this is our people. It's Black people, the minorities.
Yep.
And it's crazy the way that the fucking world is set up, because of course it's set up for us to fail.
mm-hmm.
And by what I mean fail, I mean credit. It never was meant for Black people to have credit. And the way that they put it in our face, probably, I don't know the statistics. Y'all can look it up for yourself. But I would say off the top of my head, probably, I want to say 75 to 85% of Black people in America got bad credit.
Yeah, it's true. That's a
Look it
fact,
up.
bro.
Fact check me. Put it in the topics. Put it in the comments below. Let me know.
Let me tell you a
Go
crazy scenario.
Go ahead.
Since be on there.
Yeah.
I was at the lot Saturday. No, was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday because I went Saturday to wash out my cars.
Mm-hmm.
There was a man that came up there looking at a Pacific car, right? Told him the price and everything, and he made a conversation. But I told him, I said, I do financing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to finance, we could go. And this man had to be, what did he tell me? He was like 60-something years old. Oh, my credit is bad.
Yeah.
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 I said, what? What?
Yeah.
Your credit is bad. I said, man, boy, we are fucked up individuals, bro. Like, and we was not really taught this shit like we should have been.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not teaching how you're supposed to handle your credit in school. They don't teach that.
They don't.
Kids aren't learning that shit. They're not learning it.
There's no way you should be 60 plus. There's no way you should be 30. I say maybe over 25. You shouldn't have decent to damn near good credit. When you're 30s, I think your credit should be good. You 30 plus, I think you should have like 700 plus.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be 60-something years old with some fucked up credit.
Yeah, and it's really something that you got to learn yourself nowadays, man. You got to learn.
Like,
look, man.
And I want to help the brother, but I'm like, boy, we about to be this motherfucker all day, man.
All day.
I don't even want to do like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers do. I mean, fuck that. We gonna do what we gotta do to get him approved. We trying to get that money. I'm like, I don't even want to do my people.
And they do that for you.
I don't, man. I'm like, it's a damn shame, man. Your credit fucked up like this, man.
Hey, man, check this out. Check this out. Not to cut you off, cause we giving these motherfuckers. I'm glad we got into that because it bothers me. It really fucking bothers me because a lot of people don't know. Like, they don't know. They don't know that they don't know what these car dealerships say. They don't know what these banks say. They don't know what none of these people say in order to get you into their pocket or for them to get into your pocket, I would say. A lot of people don't know. They don't know that they'll tell you anything. They'll tell you, man, you get this car, you bring it back next year, you could trade it in, get you something better. All that's doing is fucking up your equity, man. And a lot of these people get these new cars. They buy these new cars, these these $14,000, $15,000 cars, sometimes $20,000 cars. They do the financing, and because of the shit that they try to make y'all get, y'all forget about gap insurance, tags and title. They include all that shit. That now that $15,000 car done jumped up to $30,000, and you don't know how, and you ain't even understanding it. You just like, I'm getting a car. So then when it comes time for you to get another car, probably a year and a half later, because a lot of people don't keep their car for more than 2-3 years. You go to get that car, now they telling you, well, looks like, you know what I'm saying, you upside down about 15,000. And you like, what the fuck? How? Because you didn't read your fucking paperwork. You don't have to say yes to every option that they give you because they're giving you a car. If they can get you approved, somebody else can get you approved that's just as good. Think about that. They can get you approved, somebody else can get you approved somewhere else. Building your credit is not as hard as people think, man. It's just black people. We get a leadway, somebody give us a chance, and we fuck it up. That's the problem. You think I'm gonna get this car? Oh man, I just need a car for the summer. You ain't paid none of your notes. You ain't paid none of your notes. Then they come pick it up. Now you calling them, man. They came and got. No, you calling our dealership. Yeah, I got a repossession on my car. They done came and picked it up, man. I'm trying to get in something else. Bro, look what you just did to yourself. You still got to pay them. That's $15,000 you still got to pay. Plus, you're about to try to get another car. And don't get me wrong. If you have one repossession, they'll still fuck with you. Banks will still fuck with you. If you got 2 repossessions, banks will still fuck with you. When you got 3, they're going to tell you need a cosigner, but they will still fuck with you. And you know what that does? Puts you deeper and deeper in a fucking hole. When all you got to go ahead, cuz.
No, finish.
No, when all you got to do is make your first payment. If you can't, if a motherfucker bring a payment to you, I know it's a charger, and they like, hey man, we can get you into this charger, but it looks like your payment's gonna be $450. Can you do it? We got you approved on it. You gonna take it? Yeah, man, I'll take it. Knowing damn well you're not even making $1,200 a month, but you take that option. So when the rent comes around, oh man, my check ain't. I mean my car note ain't due for 30 days. I got a whole month. You bullshit. Of course, this is what we do. You bullshit. Until that note comes around, and then the note comes around, you like, oh well shit, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with it later. That month turns into 2 months. They don't give you that many chances, bruh. Now you in repossession mode. Now you out of a car and your credit's fucked up. When all you had to do is stay in your means and go find you something, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with going to get a junker to get what you want. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. But we got to use our fucking heads. We got to start changing the way we think if we want anything to change for us. It's easy to build your credit if you make your payments. Get a credit card. Don't fuck it off on some shoes and not pay the shit back. Get the credit card, get your shoes, pay the shit off, pay more than you have to pay. You'll build your credit in a year, man. A year. I paid on a car for 1 year. My credit went from 420 to 680 in a year. Just from me paying on my car note. My wife's car note. Paying the car note. Keeping up with the car note. A year. If you can't wait a fucking year, you don't need a car. You don't need a car. And you need to really think about what the fuck you got going on and check your priorities, because you're fucking up your life in the long run. Because that affects you getting a house, a loan for a house. We're not talking about no measly ass $20,000. We're talking about $60,000, $70,000 loans.
Shit, sometimes 100,000.
Sometimes 100
plus.
Yes, if you want a good area, if you want a nice house, come on, man. Talk to me nice right now, man. Talk to me nice.
I'm gonna just tell you another thing that affects your credit is tickets.
Tickets,
traffic tickets, parking tickets,
hospital bills.
Pay that shit off, even though it's fucked up. Because they slapping on you anytime. They slapping on us anytime they can get a chance.
You should want to pay your tickets anyway, because if you don't, I'll tell you what, I was using tickets. This was like a few years ago. I was getting tickets all the
Well,
time for
no.
not having insurance, right? But the thing about me, when I get my tickets, I pay all my tickets, like no matter what it is. If I gotta go to the court, if I gotta go to the judge, say, hey judge, I need an extension, and he give me, I still pay all my tickets. So when you do get pulled over, you may get that good cop, like, hey man, looks like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got the shit figured out, but you know what I'm saying, looks like you pay all your tickets. Like, yeah, like, I'm just gonna let you go. A good deed comes from something that you supposed to do. You supposed to do this shit, man. Don't be fucking 80 years old, not 80 years old, but like 50, 60 years old, man, and you still renting a house. You're supposed to have your own shit, your own land. It's set up for us to fail, but we make ourselves fail because we don't get the right knowledge or have the right intellect because we so quick to quit shit. So quick to quit paying the bills. So quick to quit paying on stuff. Get your fucking life together, man. You may be in your 20s, but you still got a whole motherfucking 40 years to live or longer. Because we black, we don't crack. So, or longer. But what are you going to be doing for the next 40 years? And you can't take a year out to pay shit back? I didn't mean to get all crazy with y'all today, man. But look, I didn't mean to get all. It bothers me, man. It bothers me because
I see it's bothering you, bro.
I wish we really would have knew more about credit when we were younger.
Yes, I wish we would have known more about everything. And you know what's crazy, Rhino? The crazy part about it is the knowledge is there. They just don't teach it to us. Mm-hmm. We have to teach it ourselves, and that's why this information is for the next generations. This is for our kids because we got the knowledge. We can teach our kids this shit.
It's a lot of the parents out there, especially kids. I mean, our parents. I mean, kids. Not damn. I've been drinking. Parents out there, especially our generation. You got kids.
Yeah.
You got credit cards. Put your kid on them credit cards. You know,
build their credit.
So why you basically building everybody's credit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that when they get up of age and they want to go get their first little car or something, their credit is gonna be decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something we wasn't taught.
No, we was not.
Go ahead and do that, man. You don't have to give them the card. You could keep the card.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that everything that you do is on not just you, but everybody.
Everybody.
So be fucking responsible. But in another thing we was talking about with the cars, cuz let me tell y'all something. Anybody who finance, once you leave that lot, first of all, once you get approved and all, you sign all your paperwork.
Yep.
That car no longer belongs to the car lot. It belongs to the bank.
The bank. That is not your car.
The bank buys it. So you calling the dealership saying this, then the third, let's just buy here, pay here. You calling the dealership this and the third. Look, the dealership, that's why they give you the runaround. They like, because they can't do shit.
Yep.
The bank owns that car. You need to talk to the bank. Don't call us because we can't do nothing for you. The bank owns it. So that's just something from when you finance. Whoever you finance to, pay attention. That's why I said read your damn paperwork.
Read your
paperwork.
The bank
name is on there.
It's on there.
The bank name is on there. So if there's an issue, you call them motherfuckers. Unless you got a warranty through the car lot, you know what I'm saying? As far as like with parts and services and shit like that, that's a different story. And the car lot handles that, but like the lender owns the car.
Yes.
So yeah, that's been said. And shit. Yeah.
I got two things real quick. Another two pieces of game that I want to give everybody. Buy here, pay here lots. Y'all got to stop going to these buy here, pay here lots with high expectations. Okay. The buy here, pay here lots are not a bad thing, but they're there for you to get a car because ain't nobody else trying to finance you that are of a higher standard. So the buy here, pay here lots are going to give you a chance because you're paying them directly. You're not paying a bank. But the one thing that you're not doing with the buy here, pay here lot is building your credit y'all believe that these buy here, pay here lots about to fix these cars. Now, some of them will because they got either their own mechanic or whatever. But don't get mad when the shit that you buy break down because these are the cars that you're paying for. This is where you went. This is the level that you're at right now. This is a car you need to fix. because you didn't have enough credit to go get you something from a higher lender. And two, pay attention to your fucking interest rates. Pay attention to your interest rates. Do not be getting these high ass 22%, 19%, 15%, 10% is even high. If you get something about 8.5, under 5.5, those are good interest rates, but you can only get those for real if you got your credit, if your credit's in check. But if you go 29%, bro, you're going to be paying an extra $15,000 for your car, man.
Oh, no.
These people are getting 7-year loans. 72-month loan, 83-month loan. These are 7-8-year loans, man. You about to be paying on this car, and you're not going to keep it for more than 3 years.
You know, let me tell you about this real quick. And it might be some dealers that see this that might hate me, but fuck that. Y'all not gonna keep taking advantage of my people. You know, when you get them loans and you get like 20-some% interest rate, right?
That's high as shit, man.
It's high, but check this out. That same bank probably only told the goddamn dealer, we only can go up to 10. So they adding on that fucking extra 12.
Yes, so they can get their money.
So guess what? That 12 is going that extra 12 that you paying is going
Pockets.
straight to the dealer. That's not going to the bank. It's going to the dealer. But they sold that. They sold that 22. Like that's some shit, ain't it?
Hey,
that is shit, boy.
Hey,
if any of your dealers come at me, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't the one.
And another thing,
I was at the dealership all the time.
Yeah,
I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
With my new car, I got
hit like that. I got hit like that. I got it.
Yeah,
that's my first car. I was excited.
And then I was like, damn, man, like some 5, 10. I'm like, damn, I got hit for 20 fucking 2. I paid. My car came up to 12,000. And I paid, like you said, I paid an extra 15,000 on my car.
15,000, bro.
That's a extra 15, and I could have did something with.
Yes.
And I didn't see that shit until after I paid that bitch off, because I paid it off early. I was like, damn, I said I bought this car for this much, and it came up for this. I said, damn, they hit my ass.
Boy, they hit you hard.
I said they wanted me to fail. They fucking wanted me to fail.
Oh yeah, and they
wanted me to fail.
They want you to fail. They want you to fail because you're gonna owe them for the rest of your fucking life.
They wanted me to fail.
They want you to fail. They're gonna be chasing you, but they're gonna get their money from somebody.
Exactly. They was like, all right, we're gonna get what we can out of you. You still gonna pay us, but guess what? We better make even more with this car.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to fail, but they set me up for failure. That's some bullshit. So yeah, be careful, man.
And on top of what you said though, cuz on top of that, they will also, if you say a car dealership, man, hey man, you're gonna need about 1,500, man, to put down. We need about 1,500 for you. You really only probably need 1,000. That extra 500 you really don't need. They just using that for security. So not all dealerships are like that.
Not all of them. Don't get me wrong.
Not all salesmen are crazy.
I don't want to shit on everybody. Some
there
are
not
some dealers out here that will help you and it got your best interests at heart.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Some of them will, man.
Even if they charge just like a little smidge, I mean, but they because some of them they putting their foot in there out there to make sure.
Yeah, they got to make some money.
Because I be behind the scenes on that shit, and I'm a dealer. Like I said, I'm a certified dealer, so I know some about that shit. So some of them do put their neck on the line for you. So hey, you know, just appreciate them. Not all of them are janky, but a lot of these motherfuckers is janky. You know what I'm saying? They make it sound good. They make it sound good. But in the end, they fucking you. So
we done turned this into
that shit.
I don't know what we turned this into, man.
That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? We go one direction and one other direction, but this is our shit.
This is what we do for y'all, man. We try to give y'all the necessary information so that you can use it and put it into your everyday life and use it for yourself. Because not everybody's not telling y'all this, man. Everybody's not telling y'all this. Some people may know, but they don't care to share the knowledge. I'm gonna give my knowledge out. This is why we got this platform. Whether it's relationships, whether it's your life, whatever the fuck case may be, man. School, whatever. We done been through it. So, hey, we gonna give y'all what we know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I mean, come shop with me at AKC Motors, especially if you're local. I'll get you what you need. Come
Hell
shop
yeah.
with me.
Check cuz out, man. For real, man. Check him out. Check
Straight
him
up.
out.
But
Shit, I don't even know what time limit we at.
we got a little bit of time. Before
We're
we get up
sipping.
out of here, I definitely want to see this shit, man. To all you, boy, I look fuck. To all you motherfuckers out here,
You motherfuckers.
a lot of you motherfuckers just want a handout.
Mm,
Don't want to do shit in life. You
mm.
feel like you entitled, like somebody owe you something. But let me tell you something, motherfucker. Especially if you grown. Don't nobody owe you shit. Not your mama, your daddy, your aunts, uncles, your grandparents. Don't
Mm-mm.
nobody owe you shit. Motherfucker, get off your ass.
And your high horse.
Go get you a job. Go get you a job, god damn it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be, and then what's crazy is, bro, motherfucker ask you, that's why I don't give people, I don't lend them money. Motherfuckers ask you, hey man, can I borrow this? Borrow? I know you're not gonna give it back.
You ain't got no job.
Because you ain't gonna get the shit back. And man, you know what be another lot we be funny about it? When you give motherfuckers something, they don't even say thank you. And then people be mad when you answer your shit back too. Like that's why I don't lend it out, because I give people the benefit of the doubt. I was like, all right, man, I ain't gonna sweat you, bro. I'm expecting you to give it to me when you say you're gonna give it to me. It never happens.
I'm still missing I'm missing a suitcase and a goddamn George Foreman grill.
And then when you hit the person up about the shit, they got an attitude. Ah, man, you see me still on that, man? You need that back, motherfucker. Rather, bro, I really you hurt these people, dude.
Hey,
brother,
man.
I ain't gonna, man. No, look, I ain't gonna say who it was.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I was gonna put that shit into another category because I was thinking a different way, but I feel you.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
No, like
someone got you for your George Foreman grill, bro.
That nigga show, man, show. If you watching this shit, bro, that nigga that had my George Foreman grill for about 3 years. And he got my suitcase. I let him use my suitcase to go out of town. He gave me my suitcase back. I need my suitcase, man. If you watching this, give me my shit. Give me my shit. I see you been liking everything. Okay, just give me my shit. I understand.
We'll pull up over there.
We'll pull up on your ass. Give me my shit, man. That nigga got my shit, man. But yeah, but nah, I was looking at it in the because you said something and it kind of triggered something for me. Because me and wifey was talking about it the other day. Yeah, when you said people on you shit, I took it as a mental. So it's like I went through an era, of course, where I felt like my wife owed me something. And I treated her like she owed me something, which went along with the whole taking her for granted, taking the, shit, that shit, all that formed into one. And like we gotta realize, man, motherfuckers don't really owe us shit. Unless they took some shit from you. Now that's different. But like your woman, I had to realize, she don't owe me nothing, man. I chose her. At the end of the day, I chose her. Once I chose her, I lined myself up for everything else that came with it. She don't owe me nothing, man. Your spouse, your boyfriend, your sister, your brother, they don't owe you shit. Nothing. Nothing.
What all right. Another thing is like
you spend more time with me. Fuck you, nigga. My bad, right off my.
They need to worship the ground you walk on.
Man, fuck that, man. Look,
God damn it, hear that, women?
I don't care what the biblical form is. Let me tell y'all something, man. If the fucking hold on, right? I'm gonna let you cook. Let me just say this, and I don't care what the biblical form is. If you got a girlfriend or boyfriend and y'all together, man, the ending goal is for y'all to become one. All that selfish shit need to fly out the window. All that, I ain't got to commit to him. He just my boy. Look, motherfucker, what is your end result? If it ain't no end result, you're wasting your fucking time. Stop being stupid, man, and just go ahead right now. Go ahead.
Another thing is like just because you do a whole bunch of favors for someone that when they never asked for you to do it doesn't mean they owe you shit either.
Yeah.
Because you give them your old ass computer that you never wanted does not mean that I owe you shit.
You better use that
Just
motherfucker. You better use that motherfucker.
No password.
Ah, damn. Hell yeah.
All right. Okay, that's it. I was on. You threw off my energy, man. My fire's gone.
my bad. You about to cook. You cooking though. You cooking with grease.
This motherfucker, when you say this biblical shit, let me tell you motherfucker something.
Mm-hmm.
Live your life how you want to live it. Stop trying to go buy a motherfucking book. First of all, they didn't even want us to know how to read, but they give us this damn book that we supposed to oblige by. Man, fuck that book. I said it. A lot of people ain't gonna like what I got to say. Fuck that. That's what's wrong with a lot of our people these days. Because of that damn book. Live your life how you want it to be lived. God damn it. Believe in what you want to fucking believe in. You don't have to live that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they say, oh, well, the Bible said if you do that. Fuck that. Live your life how you want to live your life. What makes you happy in your day-to-day life? Not with this shit try to make you feel. Fuck that.
Feel.
Oh my God, I cannot stand that shit. That's why I can't go around certain family members because that shit is gonna piss me off. Because and then when I say something opposed to it, something wrong with me. No, something wrong with you, motherfucker.
But this is where it comes into play though. This is where you got to separate the two because you do like of course we was grown up, grew up like that. Like that's how we grew up. Our family members, I know our family members grew up in the church. Our relatives and old heads grew up in the church. That's how we was raised. But you got to look at it, man. There's a difference between throwing the book at somebody and introducing the book to somebody. And I think that's where it gets twisted in the world we live in now, because it's like a lot of people aren't just like, I feel like when people try to bring the religion to you, it's forced instead of like, man, it's like you have to do this. Instead of like you, hey bro, you may just want to, look at this, you know what I'm saying? There's some wisdom in here that was used years ago that you may be able to use into your life today. Because ain't shit the same, man. They say it is. Oh, this shit was in Revelation. Oh man, the revelations, man, the revelations. It was scorpions, but that's really the tanks. Look, bro. Everybody's gonna comprehend the Bible their own way. Everybody's gonna comprehend scripture their own way. Don't try to force something on somebody because they don't see it in the same way that you see it. That's why we were made to think differently. But that don't mean they can't be your friend. That don't mean that you gotta move yourself from them. It's just that's the way that they think. That's their thought process.
Now, if being religious or believing in the Bible or whatever religion you fucking believe in, I don't know how I got to this, but God damn it, it's in this.
We don't went everywhere today. Just keep it going.
Right, we have been. Just bear with us. Everybody that made it this long, bear with the liquor kicking in. But seriously, if that makes you live a better life, then believe in what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was believing. If it helps you, if the Bible helps you live a better life, by all means, continue. If Buddhism helps you live a better life, then by all means, do what you do. But don't try to be fucking judgmental to someone else because they don't believe in what the fuck you believe in. You know what I'm saying? What makes you wrong? What makes you right and them wrong? Like, don't do that. Now I'm gonna say this.
That's what's crazy.
I may not believe in the same thing you believe in your Bibles or whatever you believe, but I do believe. And this is just me, y'all. There's some type of spirit. I might not say it's a God or anything, but I believe there's some type of spirit because some of the events that went on, it's just like, damn, like there gotta be somebody that's listening to me, and this is funny how this shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't try to push whatever you believe in on somebody else.
Yeah, and I honestly feel like if you read the Bible, then why not read the rest of the religious books that's out there? I'm not a religious person. I don't even know where the word religious came from because I've only known that. I've only known of just being a Christian. That's the only thing that I've known of. So I don't know where all the rest of this stuff came from, but I think if you read the Bible, I think you should dare dabble and indulge Shout out to Tony Baker. To in other books and other religions, just to understand like what's the difference from their religion and yours. Because you can't talk to somebody about a religion, especially if they're religious about another form, if you don't know their religion. In our fucking world, man, this world is just so fucking judgmental, man. We judge everybody. When you ain't shit, but you want to judge everybody else. You know what? We come to the end of the episode because I don't know how far we are right now.
Uber Eats us, man.
I don't know how far. Yeah,
I'm food coming, bro.
I'm a little tipsy now.
So a straight rant. We were ranting.
I'm about to keep it going. You said Uber Eats is here right on?
My Uber Eats is here, man.
Oh, well, let's close it out, girl. My bad, bro. Let's close it out. Man, we had a great show. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave us some topics below, man. I know we was talking about a lot of shit, but if y'all have any questions or y'all want to talk to us about what we talked about, leave it in the comments below, man. Shout out to the blackgent.com. Make sure y'all go check them out. Cop some merchandise. Hit that slash off your chest. For the extra 10% off, man. Shout out to our subscribers. We're at 91 subscribers. We're on the road to 100.
So that 100, y'all. Come on,
hey, man, let's push, man. We're going to push. Make sure y'all share the podcast, man. Share the podcast, man. Share the podcast. We got some hot heat coming up for y'all, some more topics. This is episode 44. We up here, man. But in the words of me, CJ, and Rhino, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Let's Get Off Your Chest podcast, man. We out.
You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest. You got it on your mind, partner, get it off your chest.